What's up, everybody? We are here. We're about to get it cracking. We got some homies showing up. We're going to play some poker. We're going to talk some crypto. It's going to be a fun episode. If you're early, you're on time. But do us a favor, repost this and engage in the comments. Come say what's up. We really want to get some people in here and have a good time today. So I'm going to play 2 intro songs. We'll be right back and we'll get right into it, guys.
Yeah, man. The odds always been stacked against me. You know, it's never been nothing, though. There's been times where I felt like I didn't have nowhere to go, but I've always had a strong network, strong people around me, my friends, my family. They've always helped me do that. You know, there are times where I might have stayed on my homies, the Bogles, couch for weeks. My homie Casey, I got his door kicked in, selling out of his house. Shit, man. You know, I remember being on the bus, driving past those lots and seeing those luxury cars, like, man, one day I'm gonna afford those. And people looked at me like I was crazy. But I want to say thank you, because my haters have given me just as much inspiration as my support. So I love all you all equally. You guys keep hustling hard. I'll see you at the top. Check it.
Pass me the scale, I need that shit weighing right. Connect's been on the road driving all night. I remember being on the block under that porch lights, thinking I'll do whatever it takes to better my life. Being broke did something to my spirit. No matter what I got, they claim they couldn't hear it. Look at me now, driving German engineering. I'm drunk, grab the tether, there's no way I should be steering. Damn, Graham, we used to grab them peas, hit the block, break it down and straight serve them fiends. All right, Mike, grip the steel, get on the bike. We was only 14, but we was about that life. All the stupid shit we did, I can't believe nobody died. It's D-block, bitch, but the money along the alphabet. Cross me and I'll cross you off this real, please do not forget them other cats is counterfeit. Me, I don't have an ounce of it, never learned how to quit. That's why I sold a lot of shit. Started off with some bricks, graduated to some keys. How do you think I learned business? I ain't got no degrees. See me in a suit, getting loose, but I was blowing trees. Don't want to, but I'll shoot. You won't put my fingers, don't freeze. Please don't go hard on me. I get a pumping like an artery. The game is only for starters, G. On the bench where you should be a baller and a player, but you'll never see me hoop. But you know why they say it if you ever see me shoot. No matter you compute, the odds are in my favor. I can bring death, the right can be your savior. In St. Louis City, dog, it's like that if you stay here. If you ain't really stay clear, cause normal rules do not adhere. Friday and we drinking beer, 10 o'clock on the block. Hours later, so some rockets back to the party spot. Start the conference, smoking about a million hours. All I got, the city's top of the game at night. My PO is 5 years, not a day lower. Nigga, what? Told that bitch holler at me when she's sober. I'm a felon, that's what's up. You think I ain't got that lower from you wrong? Got the Glock, drop the head off your shoulders. Boom! Might fuck around and drop an album. You know, just listen to it. Just one album.
Just one album's all you're ever going to get from me. But you're going to get a stream every Monday through Friday, guys. I'm going to do one more intro song here, baby. And then we're going to get rolling with some crypto and poker.
Buying every dip and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip, yeah, the candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon, yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark. We buying every dip and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip, them candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon, yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark. It's trade talk, homie, market makers who need. Okay, stay locked in, cause we steady making cheese. It's going up daily, they're making it some breeze. You just gotta click the button, overthinking makes you freeze. There's rules to this game, the pressure runs deep. Been around so long, I can tell you in my sleep. One, you gotta know who to trust, who's always losing, who's coming in clutch. Two, you gotta know when to move. If you sideline on a pump, that's another way you lose. Three, it's culture over everything, and something feels dope. It don't matter what nobody thinks. We buying every dip and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip, yeah, the candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon, yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark. We buying every dip and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip, them candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon, yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark. It's trade talk, homie, market makers who need. We stay locked in, cause we steady making cheese. If you're going up daily, then make it a breeze. Just gotta click the button, overthinking makes you freeze. I'm laughing to the bank while I'm laughing at some memes. Came in with the goal. Millie was the dream. This was going to a Billy. It ain't ever losing steam. About to go full court. Put my trust in the team.
Run it up.
Staying up late, eyes glued in the screen. About to hit 100x, trading margin like a fiend. All on red, short on green. Real ones know just what I mean. Leave emotions out, bruh. Profits over everything. Buying every gym and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip. Yeah, the candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon. Yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark. We buying every dip and we pumping up the chart. Click and let it rip, them candles, they be ours. We ride into the moon, yeah, we lighten up the dark. You gotta take a chance if you're gonna leave your mark.
Oh, let's go, baby. This one was for all my traders, my DJs, and my Web3 hustlers. I'll see you at the top of the charts. Let's run it up. Peace out, everybody. Let's run it up, baby. Let's run it up. Always hyped to run it up with you guys. I'm gonna get poker up, streaming some low stakes today. I normally stream the coin poker mini master $25 buy-in. I busted out of that right before the stream started. I started a few minutes before the stream when I play that. So I just max late reg to the mini main. It's only a $5 buy-in, but it gets a good prize pool for $5. So gonna get that one up on stream here, guys. If you're just tuning in, do us a favor, repost the stream, hit the comments, say what's up. If you got any questions about the stuff we're talking about, let us know. We'd love to talk about it. If you want to come on here, let us know too. We don't gatekeep this. We like to bring people on. We like to feature people that got good ideas. So if you got something that's good, come on here and share it with us. But I got some homies that'll be showing up. They'll be strolling in as we get this going. I got the poker game up now. You guys can see that I'm super low stack. We just started. I won a pot or two with the stack, but I literally max late reg. There was like 40 something seconds left when I started this one here. But to start this episode off, I have some big news for everybody, man. I'm super hyped to announce I formed a partnership with Coin Poker, the site you guys see me streaming on here with. I'm joining them as an ambassador. I'm gonna be streaming Coin Poker on here probably about 5 days a week now, maybe some days even more. So you're gonna see that. You guys are gonna see me playing in the Coin Poker casino. You guys are you're gonna see that. Sorry, I had to grab my phone. I forgot one more person I sent this link to that's supposed to come today. But you guys are gonna see me in the Coin Poker casino. You guys are gonna see me doing some futures trading on Coin Poker, so I can help show you guys some stuff there, some other degenerate activities there. And you guys are also gonna see me repping Coin Poker in some spaces. I'm gonna get out in some spaces, get active in Web3. Talk about Coin Poker, my experiences at Coin Poker, and start onboarding some Web3 poker communities to Coin Poker, just because it's one of my favorite places to play. And I think that we need to get more crypto people involved in this site, because I see a lot of crypto people playing on sites that aren't decentralized, or they're not quite as good in my opinion. But I like what they have cooking at Coin, because you get some good quality games at all levels. You got cash games, you got tournaments. I'm gonna have to fold this here. I hate folding my big blind with 10 big blinds, but I'm gonna low stack nurse this stack. But you get some good tournaments at all level. You get some good cash games at all level, and there's fun action to sweat on here too. The high stakes action reminds me of some of the high stakes action back on Poker Stars and Full Tilt back in the day. So I am do I want to show this guy? I think I'm gonna put it in here. I'm probably flipping, but I don't know if I'm gonna find a better spot when the blind's coming up. Hopefully I'm flipping. He's got me dominated. But I had to just take my chance here. But yeah, I really like it. You know, hopefully we'll get them on. Oh, I got called by sevens. That sucks. We'll get some other action going here with some poker, but busted out of that one. I gotta load up another small stakes one here in a second. But yeah, man, hype to be rolling with coin poker and streaming some stuff, getting active in Web3 with them, and just showing people what's going on with coin poker. But let me see what's popping here. I'm gonna go find some Omaha to get down with, maybe. Who knows? Let's see here. Yeah,
Yo,
actually,
so coin poker, like, is that like you can play on your phone and it's free, or give me the deets?
dude, yeah. So that's a good question. Let me get you the deets. Let me get in this. Let me let Reg this tournament here right quick. It's but yeah, the way coin poker works is yeah, I'm gonna fire at this one. Firing some $5 buy-ins today, guys. But ooh, and this one's gonna start with a lot of blinds or a lot of stack. But yeah, so the way it works is a decentralized poker site. You can deposit most cryptos. You know, it takes Solana, it takes Polygon, it takes USDT. I generally suggest that people deposit USDT on Polygon just because it's generally the cheapest transaction fees all around. So that's generally my go-to choice there for using USDT when you're withdrawing from exchanges and stuff. The way it works, so there's gains of all levels, right? So like you deposit your money, you find it converts it automatically to USDT. If you deposit another coin, another major coin, right? You probably can't deposit your favorite meme coin, but it automatically converts it to USDT, and then you can go buy in. Now they do have free rolls that you can go play in for free and win a little bit of money. You know, you can there's some that are as cheap as a penny. You know, so if you're if you're just, you know, getting started and you want to build a bankroll from nothing, you got the opportunity. It takes a lot of effort to build a bankroll from nothing. I've done it on old school sites before in the past, to be real, just to do it. I started a bankroll from just free rolls. I want to say at like $50, I started playing $5 buy-ins. Then at like 100, I played $10 buy-ins, and you know, I worked my way up to where I was playing some tournaments and stuff. I ended up running up to like 2 Gs before I kind of just stopped with the account. But yeah, so you can start small and work your way up with it.
That sounds good, bro. So yeah, like, can you play on your phone? And I had one other question. Let me think.
Yeah, you can play on mobile. You know, obviously I do most mine on the computer, you know, via the stream and all that good stuff, but you can play on mobile.
Oh yeah, and the other question is, like, is there a sign up like code to, you know, get you some referrals or show some love to get people signed up, or what?
Yeah, so if you're watching on my YouTube or my LinkedIn, you'll see it in the comments. There'll be the referral links for coin for coin poker. And if you are if you're finding this via X or whatever, and you're looking at my page, you can see in my pinned post I've got the links there on the second post. So that's the easiest way to get the links if you're tuning in.
Sounds good, bro. I'm going to get signed up on that. And then the next step is getting the EAC community signed up, and let's run it up. Let's play some games.
Yeah, man. Let's get EAC on there and get a EAC community poker game rocking.
Sounds good. I like it. It's definitely, like, you know, happy for you to get, like, you know, like actually sponsored by like a crypto poker kind of site. Like, it's super bullish.
Oh, dude, so bullish, right? For everything. I think that Coin Poker is a great site. I think there's some other good sites too, and I just think there's a major disconnect with onboarding Web3 people to their sites. And you know, since I'm hyperactive in Web3, I know how Web3 people think. I think I'm going to be able to do a good job of bringing Web3 people into this particular ecosystem. and there's a lot of value for people coming into this ecosystem using the site as well, which we can talk about a bit too if you want.
Well, yeah, and it's going to get easier for normies too. Like it's right now a little bit difficult to buy crypto, but it's going to get like I think in a couple months here, it's going to be so easy just to swipe your credit card, get some crypto. Like it doesn't. Normies don't even have to think about crypto. It's just cash in on a site playing poker. It's just digital money.
No, exactly. And they make it easy to fund from exchanges, so you can very easily just go open a Coinbase account and just buy some USDT and send it over. So it's something that you can do as a normie, and I normally recommend that normies go to Coinbase for their first exchange anyways.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Coinbase is so easy.
Yeah, so they do a good job of making it easy, of then also just putting together a place where you can show up and get games of what your stakes, right, of where you want to play at. That's my knock against other sites, is like, yeah, other sites got some cool stuff going too, but the thing is, like, I don't want to have to just play high stakes games. I don't want to just have to play super low stakes games. I like to play, a mix, and I don't play super high stakes, but I don't always play micros is the thing. So I truly like what they got going on here with that. What's good, Poker Dev? How you doing, homie?
What's going on, yo? Just kicking it old school on my lunch break, man. Watching some poker. Can't think of another better way to spend it for real. But congrats on that coin poker, bro. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you, homie. I appreciate it, man. I'm excited. I think there's a lot of bullish stuff that can come from this.
I think so, man. I think it was a smart choice on their part for sure. I mean, you bring me another Web3 creator and poker expert that has more of a rap sheet than Mr. Dope Sales. I don't think there are any.
I got a bit of a rap sheet in Web3 and in life, but no,
And the rapper too, fire rapper, bro. Like I like that. You got a unique voice, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get your autograph.
Thank you, man. You're pumping my ego. I appreciate it. No, and those that don't know, those two intro songs are songs that I've written and recorded myself.
And it's like when you were in the song, it's like, let's run it up, like your classic line, bro. Love it.
No, for sure. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, thank you, Poker Dev. Yeah, I'm hyped to be a part of what they got going on here. Maybe one day getting Coin Poker to accept poker token for deposits. But I think we found where we're gonna do our community tournament though. So I think that's gonna be pretty big for us for the poker community.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's I think it's a great open door. And I'd love, coin poker in general. Already a big fan before, obviously, you guys had this partnership. So I like you were saying earlier, it's just that ease of use is next level.
Yeah, for sure. And the other really cool thing with coin poker is the way their rake back system works, right? So like on most sites you play, and like if you play a cash game, they take a small amount out of every hand. If you're playing like a $200 buy-in, they might take like $2 out of every hand, a dollar or two out of every hand, whatever it is. And you just, that money just goes to the site. Or if you play at the casino, that money just goes to the casino. But what's interesting about coin poker is they do a rake back system. And the way it works is they have their chip token, and it's you can buy it in the open market, or you can buy it directly through their site. It's actually on Polygon. You'll love that EAC. You're probably gonna go buy a bag right now and front run me before I grab myself a bigger bag for pumping it. No, I'm gonna be pumping it. But they have their chip token, right? And so when you play at a table, if you're playing cash, every hand, they take the rake out. So they're taking that USDT out. Yeah. So what happens is if you have chip token, when you leave the table, you can pay 33% of that rake in USDT token. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, you can pay 50% of that rake in chip token. And so that way you're bringing your cost of rake down. But then where it gets better is every Monday they refund you 33% of what you paid in the rake and chip token. So the hack is when you first start playing on there, go grab yourself a little bag of chip token, and then you'll always be good on discounted rake. And if you play a lot of poker or even like a decent chunk of poker over time, you'll notice the amount you pay in the rake really adds up. So being able to get that discounted rake and then get the rake back is pretty huge in my opinion.
No, that is huge, man. And I'm like the type of guys like I like my subscriptions for everything. So I'm definitely gonna buy a coin if I can get a little discount on the rakes, because I mean that's why I have Uber Eats, so I can get like a little delivery fee here and there and spend it on Solana, man. I'll take any dollar I can get.
I mean, that's the key. Save it up, then spend it on Solana. If Solana's not your coin of choice, buy your coin of choice. But yeah, man, wherever you can cut corners and just throw it in. And it's such a great point, to talk about real quick, because during the bear market, man, imagine if you cut just a couple corners every month and save 10 to 15 bucks a month, and we're just aping into Solana at like $8 to $10. You accumulated a nice bag of Solana that you could pump or you could have sold during the top. Hopefully, you sold during the top, like we told everybody too. But regardless, it's one of those things that, yeah, man, just being able to save up a little bit really adds up over time.
100%. I think it was Clutch maybe like 2 weeks ago in the trade talk. He used the analogy of just like in a bear market, I don't even wear socks because every time you throw them in the washer, there's one less use you get out of them, and you're gonna have to buy some more socks sooner. So yeah, no, I think really, especially when the prices are low, and being able to accumulate a little here, a little there, are moves that maybe a lot of common, I guess, normal traders like myself don't really think of, I guess, until after the fact. So whatever this market goes, whatever the way the market goes after these this rate cut announcement in September, if they are there or not, I feel like I'm pretty well prepared and educated going into the market, which is a big difference from I guess maybe other transitions that were on the horizon.
Oh yeah, man. Just to kind of tell a little bit about what I did during the bear market is, it wasn't quite bear market because I guess I did it peak when it was dead cat bounce, and like everybody still thought it was super bullish, but it was really just a dead cat bounce. But I lived in a luxury apartment that was costing me like 2 G's a month to live in, and it wasn't big or anything. It was just in downtown St. Louis, and I had a Mercedes. When I went full time crypto, I I moved out of my luxury apartment, moved someplace cheaper that was bigger actually, and got rid of the Mercedes, and then just had a bunch more capital to blast at crypto and truly prepare myself. So it is one of those things. If you're trying to be full time crypto, or truly just trying to run up your little nest egg that you got in investing and probably in crypto, right? If you're listening to this stream, but if you can cut any kind of corners and just add it on, it adds up quick because you compound it. You compound the profits if you're getting any kind of active, and the next thing you know, you really got something. Maybe you luck into something, right? Like we got Timbo in here now, but Poker Dev, he joined Timbo's group, Diamond Trench Network, and I want to say his first or second day in there, 150x got called, and PokerX Dev hit a bag that he fired a little at the chart. I think we needed some money for the project. He fired a little bit at that and stuff, but like, dude, that's the type of stuff that happens when you cut corners. Because even if you had $1, $5, $10, hitting 150x on what you got feels pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, it feels great, man, and especially when you're like, I'm all for making the smart plays, and I've lost way too much money on pump fund in general, where you throw in 100, you throw in a 200, and 10 minutes later it's all gone. And so I've learned my lesson, and really just going for quality rather than the quantity on pump fun. I think really for anything you're doing, but having the dollar here, dollar there to spend on maybe, you know, a hopeful 150x is like, that's all you're looking for. Is I put $2 into that coin. There was absolutely no risk for me whatsoever, and got to walk away with, you know, putting a little bit of a bag into PokerX. And then also I think, I don't know what we did with the money in terms of sponsoring a player or paying for some advertisements, but those little opportunities that are what you look for, especially in a bear market. Like my little trick is like I love Costco, bro. I love Costco. Like $1.50 lunch, dang, that is so much better than going and spending $25 on something, especially when you're out working. You don't really get to enjoy it too much, anyways. But yeah, I mean, you create those opportunities for yourself, and $2 can go a long way in the crypto space. It's actually crazy.
All it
No,
takes is you to keep clicking, baby.
that's all it takes, man. Imagine if you would have clicked the button, if you were, you know, one of the first people that saw Shiba Inu come across in the blockchain, and you're like, man, you know what? I'll fire $2 at that. If you would have fired $2 sub 100K, man, you'd be pretty happy with the result.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's to me, that's always been the point of the trenches, or at least, you know, how I entered it from having a 9 to 5 when I first started, is taking an infinitesimal amount of money and hitting a crazy play and turning it into something that you can be proud of, bro. Making, you know, a $10 or $20 play, have a comma, and it's always the flex, ain't it?
Dude, that's always the play, or always the flex, because then the next one, you know, it's gonna probably have another comma in it if you're compounding your profits.
Amen, bro. Like, shout out, shout out everybody. But yeah, dude, the one that I'm watching right now that we call, I think I talked about it the other day, bro, on the stream, Andrew. Bank of Bonk, bro. It just hit an all-time high today. I've been in a token for 16 days, waiting for the damn KOL to post the CA, bro. He's been like teasing us this whole time. But my homeboy tracks him and tracks his wallet, and we got in at 17K. He was like, bro, it's really like a super gamble. Like, I don't know if he's gonna push this, but he's pushed tokens to like 30 million, 300 million. So I was like, bro, I'm willing to take that bet. He's done it before. You trusted enough to call me at 2 a.m. and tell me to invest. I'm gonna invest, bro. Let's do it. And then he dropped it to the subs, I think at 39K. I believe Clutch keeps saying he de-risked. I don't know if Clutch like fully exited, but I put Clutch in there at like 70K. It hit 430 this morning. It's sitting at 397, and the chart looks ridiculous, bro. Like, it actually looks like people care about it, and it's just going straight up. Like, the 30-minute chart's ridiculous on Bank of Bonk. But yeah, bro, eating on that. And like I said, bro, it just takes one. Imagine if the poker dev would have been in here when I dropped Troll, bro, hitting a 3700x. Jesus, that $2 would have been some money. $2
Yeah,
would
bro, I
have
would
been
have lost
6
my mind.
racks.
I probably would have posted some videos on my X page of just me freaking out, reacting to the charts.
Running through walls, drinking Red Bull.
I would, dude.
Oh, I got
3,700.
pocket
Like, I
queens,
would do what.
baby.
Yeah, I live on the third story, man. I see a 3700x. I'm jumping off.
Bro, all right. Well, we need to get you a helmet and some safety guards, bro, because you're in DTN. It's happened before, and that's not even our biggest hit, bro. We hit, I can't remember what it.
All
There
right,
was
let's bring
one.
a queen, baby. Bring a queen.
Let's go. You go all in, Andrew?
Yep, ace on the flop. That's nasty. I'm firing back into this one though. My bad for interrupting you guys.
No, you're good, bro. Yeah, man. It's the trenches are one of a kind, man. I think that's why we're all here, right? Is because there's nowhere like, you know, if you could do this stock trading, if you can make this type of money just guaranteed, or not so much guaranteed, but you know, the way that we're out here shooting at tokens, bro. If you gamble on 5 tokens and 3 out of 5 of them do a 3x or more, doesn't matter if the other 2 rugged, them 3 are going to cover everything. That's kind of the system I've always been working under. But bro, the trenches are starting to cook up, bro. They're starting to heat back up. We're back over 200 with Solana.
No, man, the trenches have been running ever since that Solana pump, man. There's been a lot of opportunity to play some action.
Yeah, bro, that Solana chart. You know me, bro. We're at 207. We get to 210, 212, slapping that red button, baby. And hey, for anybody that's on CoinCatch, they did a survey the other day. Like it's just on the app, like one of the buttons that you can click. It was like a little 20-second survey, maybe 2 minute. I don't know. I smoke a lot, but it literally was just asking like trading questions. Bro, I just got $100 voucher for that shit. I'm about to slap the chart. But it's pretty cool that CoinCatch, and it does random amounts for different people, and you
Dude,
can win up
that's
to
right.
1,000. Bro, that's sick, right?
I wonder how many times I've faded that.
Bro, hey, it's why wouldn't you do that? It's not like asking you personal information. I don't remember filling out no personal information, but literally it's just some trading questions and like what coin do you trade the most on, blah blah blah. If you could change anything about the site, what would it be? Like it just asks you some questions, bro, and it randomly you can win up to 1,000. I'm pretty sure it gives in between $10 and $1,000 USDT vouchers for positions. And if you don't know how to get the vouchers or get to them, just DM me. I had to navigate that this morning, but it's not that hard. It's really easy. But yeah, bro, it's pretty dope. And they do things like that every month, I'm finding out. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool little free money.
No, man, that's huge. A free $100 to trade with, that could be turned into 1,000 pretty quick. You know, not always quick, but you know, it's always good to have something free to fire.
Right. And bro, like especially if you're tapped in with our network, you have too many resources and too many news outlets within the friend group for you to get help with perp trading. If there's anything, I mean, even with meme coins, bro, our friend group has that facet to where we got different traders across all different, aspects. So if there's anybody listening or ever in our spaces, bro, if y'all got questions, our DMs are definitely always open. I don't have all the answers, but I'll plug you in with somebody that does. I promise you that.
No, I like it, man. I love it. And you know, I'm excited to start streaming some more Fortnite and some other video games with you and some other members of the crew, man. That's been really fun.
That was so fun the other day. And my wife was literally dying at your son, asking me why I die so much. I'm like, damn, bro. Okay, I'm shit. I get it. I get it. All right. Thank you. Just super nonchalant.
Dude, ruthless.
Bro, I get it. He's got you for a dad. He's going to be a mean shit talker when he gets older.
He already is, we're being honest.
Bro, I'm going to, like, now that I know we got little nephew Drew, bro, I'm literally going to run around and start beefing with 6-year-olds. And I'm be like, hold on, let me go get my nephew real quick. I got somebody for you, bro. What's your Fortnite name?
I like it. That's perfect.
Nah, hey, but it's gonna be fun, bro. Especially once EAC jumps on there with us. And bro, there's a new like I know we're gonna play different games, but whenever we do play Fortnite, bro, I just found a new mode on there last night. We can literally play 8 versus 8. So we could like have all the boys on one squad, dude. Like that would be crazy.
Oh, that's right.
Right. That would, bro. I don't know what mode it is. I'd have to go look, but anything for us to like take a break and just do something normal. And like you said, bro, it's content. Just getting out here and working every day and just being diligent. I think it would be a good look because it also opens us up to outside people outside of crypto. Get them to see what we're talking about. And honestly, I've used Fortnite to onboard people before when I first started getting into meme coins, when I still had my 9 to 5, I would play with a group of friends on Fortnite that I had met online and stuff, like 10 people. Bro, I literally got like 6 of them dudes to download Phantom wallets, and there's like they had started buying coins before like I started doing this full time. But it's pretty dope, bro, because you talk about it enough. People are gonna want to know why you don't go to work. People are gonna want to know, what do you do all day, and how do you make money, and the easiest thing I can tell people, anybody that wants to do crypto as a 9 to 5, figure out how much you're making at your job now per day. and set that as your trading goal for the day. That's what I did. I try to make 150 plus a day, but 150 at least. If I do that, I can still maintain the life I was living when I was working. I turned point one, point two to $150. You try to 10x it, but it don't always work out. But now that we have perps under our belt, there's more opportunities to make more money and also lose more money if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, bro, I'm locked in, Andrew. I'm ready for whatever turn we got in the street. And shout out you, bro. I seen that post earlier. First, happy birthday, Legend, if you're listening. I know he's at work. And then congratulations for that ambassador for poker, dog. Shout out you, homie. That hard work's paying off. And I couldn't think of anybody else that fucking deserves it, bro. You've been grinding.
Oh, thank you so much, homie. It feels good, man. You know, I've been a fan of the decentralized sites for a while, and I've just been like, dude, just they need somebody that's truly active and hyper active in the crypto space, you know, like we are, and so like, yeah, man, I'm hyped. I truly appreciate you know your thanks on it and your praise on it, and yeah, thank you to Coin Poker for you know giving me a shot, you know, to come on and bring some communities in, because one thing that I just see in so many Web3 communities is they play poker, but they're not playing on a they're just not playing on a decentralized site, or they're playing on Club GG, and which is cool, but it's not truly decentralized to where, you know, we could get a lot of communities to come together and just have a game in a decentralized spot, and you know, I think that's just awesome for the space all around.
Yeah, bro, it's a good look when, you know, when people get in the crypto space and like they see, I feel like a lot of people see others doing things and they don't even question. They're like, all right, this is what we're using. But then when you break down the actual, is it decentralized? Is it not? That's when you like start to see the, you know, kind of where people are falling short or where people have missed the mark when it comes to a product. Not talking bad about them because, you know, I'm just a DJ, bro. I just buy coins. Like, I can't create no shit that's better than y'all. But I mean, I probably might could. But what's it called? It's just like no duh. That's like with CoinCatch, no VPN, no KYC. You know what I mean? Like actually decent, like decentralized in the fact that you don't have to report where your money's at or where it's going, where it's coming from. That's always that I thought that's why we're here, gang. Like DeFi. That's why we're here. So I didn't even know that about Club GG, but I didn't ever look into it. I was one of them sheep that just like, hey, I'll go do it. And it's not, like I said, it's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm sure I'll still play on there, but now that I know my boys behind some actual DeFi poker, I'm gonna go chop it up and see what's good over there. And bro, I got somebody that you might need to talk to besides Ghost to the I'm gonna plug you in with the homie Rooster, bro. They play on Club GG and they play a lot. They play like 3 times a week, I think. But he has a really big Discord community and stuff. I'll plug you in with the boy Rooster.
Yeah, man, that would be tight. I'd appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man, you know, and there's nothing wrong with Club GG per se, right? Like Ghost and the Lotto community, they're super trusted. Everybody's always been paid out, you know, this and that. But like there's just the same way that there's rugs in poker. I'm sorry, rugs in crypto. There's rugs in poker. You know, there'll be these big communities, and you come to find out that a lot of people are playing on tabs, and the money's never really settled. And then you know you get your big win or whatever, and you go try to settle up, and the money's not really there. So it's just cool how they operate with Coin Poker. Is they have proof of reserves, and they have more in reserves than what they need, and it's all verifiable on the blockchain. So yeah, man, it checks the boxes for the type of people that we like to work with.
That's all I need to hear, big dog. If you're co-signing it, like Legend said this morning, bro, in the space, or was it Legend? No, it was Bread. Talking about your brain, bro. We all have our values and things we're good at. Andrew, you definitely think of things from outside the box perspective and have like you do the chessboard shit where you tend to take in the whole board and not just the actual situation at hand. So I can appreciate that as a friend around you for sure. Whenever I see something, I'm like, oh, I wonder what Andrew's take is. But yeah, bro, definitely decentralized.
Thank you, Howie. I appreciate it, man. I value your brain too, man. You're a whiz at this Web3 stuff. As fast as you've come up and been able to call bangers left and right, like for the amount of time you've been in the space, you've had a pretty epic run. You know, so I'm proud of you, man, and I'm proud to know you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Let me say what's up to some of these comments, and then let me throw out a couple topics that I wanted to get some of you guys' thoughts on, and I'll share my thoughts on them too as well. But let's hit this first comment here. So we got to go back to the beginning of the stream. What's up, Fire? Man, Fire is another good guy that everybody should go follow on X. I just pinned his comment. Good luck. Thank you for the luck, bro. But I just pinned him on the stream. He creates some coin poker content too. He's a guy out there grinding, creating some content with coin poker. So shoot him a follow, guys. Check out his content that he creates and say what's up to him. Let's go, baby. Thank you, Fire. Thank you. What's up, Hood? The Hood. You know I love the Hood, baby. You can take me out the hood, but you ain't ever gonna take the hood out of me. And I mean my hoodie, right? I'm always gonna wear my hoodie. They're so comfortable, and I'll be sitting here grinding poker with my hoodie on. So what's up, the Hood? Good to see you. Thank you for reposting the stream. Space Cowboy, what's up, man? One of these days I'm gonna throw on my cowboy hat again. I got a blinged out cowboy hat, but good to see you, Space Cowboy. Everything is bullish about this stream right now. We're running it up, baby. You're gonna watch me run up a little poker bankroll. You're gonna watch us run up poker token. You're gonna watch it happen here, baby. You're gonna watch me probably win this pot. I'm not gonna say probably. You know I'm winning this pot. I'm feeling good about it. But yeah, bullish on winning this pot. 56 hustling on the stream, reposting for X. This guy's grinding, working, getting some.
Look at that sexy Space Cowboy with that purple alien with that sexy cowboy hat on.
I like it. It looks good. Tell him to come on the stream.
Yeah, like I haven't spoke with them on X yet, or it's just been in text. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get people on the stream, bro, and I'm seriously like gonna fill up these poker games.
Let's do it.
And yeah, I wanted to touch base on what you guys were saying about like video gamings in general. Like definitely I think for sure that I'm going to be able to quit my job and just be able to like play video games and onboard people into EAC playing video games as soon as one of these game companies finally pull the trigger and make a truly like a Web3 game. So I think that future is like going to happen. That's going to be the mass adoption event. Like I'll always be here saying that the mass adoption event is going to be a video game that's Web3, and I'm just waiting for that day, bro. Because I came into this space as a gamer. Like I'm a serious gamer, bro. Like I've been playing like games, and I play like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, but I play to win. And I'm the recruiter in the games, bro. So I was playing with like big tribes that were like dominating these games, and I'm the recruiter. So as soon as I can recruit into Web3 from video games, bro, EAC is gonna blow up, and you guys are gonna blow up with me.
I can see it, man. I can see it. I think there's going to be an entire gaming rotation. You know, at some point in time, they're going to have to squeak some money out of gaming because there's been some stuff built for it. You know, so it'll come.
I agree. I'm actually going to go into work right now and quit because I think streaming Fortnite full time would be a lot better for the PokerX token than me sitting at my desk. Take a leap of faith.
Hey man, as soon as if you did do it, you know, that'd be like fully committed. You know, I don't want to be the guy that tells you to do that, but I mean, bro, like you only live once, so I don't want to be the guy that doesn't tell you to not do it. Live your dream.
No, I'm 100% game. I just think we're gonna get a little bit of the poker flywheel going a little bit more.
Yeah, no, like get in there, like let's run it up a bit more, but definitely, bro. Having like Andrew here and being paired with like Coin Poker now, like you're definitely on the right track. I don't see a lot. I don't like. I'm not out there looking for other poker projects, but I don't see them. So that's just shows you something there. And it's definitely like I'm a big poker player. Like I in real life played in like in tournaments weekly for years, and I'm not and I've won before too. So I'm not someone that's just like um not into the game. And I see the mass potential. Like poker players, like they play for real, and I think that they would really like hold the token, and it's something that would blow up, and because and it ties in really well. Like um, Web3 people love to gamble, and poker players love to gamble, so it's just a good combo.
Thank you, man. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. I have a lot of great guidance on the project. Especially with Mr. Dope Sales as the poker advisor, resident in chief poker expert. So I have full faith. We're putting in the work to make this thing go to the moon.
For sure, and I'll be looking at to see like how much token do I have to hold to get in on the team.
1% to get in the whale chat. So if you don't have it, grab it.
All right, I'll look at what 1% cost me, and I'll see if I can work my way up there before I lose that opportunity.
It's uber cheap right now, but I think once we kind of start pitching it this week and pitching the tournament, we'll probably get about 10 to 12 guys that'll grab 1%, and girls probably too. They're in the poker, and then get that chat locked up and start doing some cool stuff for the chat. But yeah, poker dev, my advice to people that got a 9 to 5 and want to chase their dream is obviously go about the route that you are, to where you're putting in you're probably your 60-90 hours a week between your real job and your Web3 job at this point in time, which is running the project. And now along the way you can start saving as you're getting this good alpha, being in DTN, you're about to start learning perps trading. And I generally say save up 6 months worth of expenses. Look where you can cut back expenses, and you can probably get there a little bit quicker. And once you got like 6 months worth of expenses, give your job your 2 weeks. Don't burn a bridge there, because maybe you'll want to come back in 6 months. But if you give yourself 6 months of a runway, and you get good at making money in the space, you can generally figure it out and get there within 6 months. So that would be my advice to you. I think everybody should go all in on their dreams. You just got to kind of go about it the right way to give yourself the biggest success rate.
Oh, 100%, man. I think like you said, doing it the smart way. It's like right now, the 9 to 5 is kind of financing a little bit of the PokerX token, but very quickly that's going to transition to a little bit the other way around. So 6 months is, I think, and the greatest thing about it is like that's one good perps trade, if you really think about it, depending on your leverage. I don't know. But yeah, it's an exciting space to be in. I don't think there's anything else like Web3 in the world, and it's like one of the few things that you can come into, and not really know too much about, or not really understand too much about, and people are willing to offer you a hand, and they really want to see, especially when you're talking to good people, that they want to see your growth and they want to see your success in this space. So it's awesome. I don't know. I don't think there's a community like it outside of all the successes and the knowledge that comes with it. I think just it's I don't know. There's people to talk to every day. That's like, I think, the bare minimum about it. It's great.
Well, yeah, that highlights the true power of community and what it means at all level. You know, sometimes it's just good to have some people to talk to today. Sometimes it's just good to have some people to work with. Sometimes it's good to have a community that can be a force behind a particular idea or movement, and then you don't know what can happen. And so that's uh that's what got me into meme coins, because at first I just thought it was stupid, because I was like, who cares about community? Because I came in on Bitcoin as the store of value and this and that, and and then utility tokens after that, where like Ethereum and some stuff that was being built out. But I couldn't wrap my mind around meme coins until I started seeing them make crazy runs. And I was like, well, anything, the value of a community, just that they can pump a token is a value in itself. But then, like, once you start peeling back the layers around why a community can pump a token, then you get into the different levels of value within a community itself. And so, yeah, that's something that at bare minimum you can get out of Web3.
I wanted to add to that too that like in no other time or that we've been in is like that people can come together from all different parts and build up, like basically we're building brands here, and with really no, like very little like startup capital, and it's easier to raise that startup capital that you do need for projects, because it's digital, it's lower cost, and it's just easier to network with people from around the world. So yeah, it's like really like an exciting time to be alive.
No, it truly is, man. And you make a great point there with the ability to raise capital at a whole new level, or totally different than before, because it just used to be so hard for your average person to put together an idea and then come even raise a few 100,000, let alone 1 million. But we've seen it multiple times in Web3, to where somebody can just grind, and if the idea is right and the market's feeling your idea, that capital can happen. Oh shoot, not hit my computer there on accident. But we see it with NFTs, and particularly that it was used as a source of like seed funding in most places, and in most situations they ultimately failed. I'm going to shove this king queen here, but
yeah, and to add to that too, like you only really need, like it's only really need the idea. Like if you're an idea guy, it's your season, because AI can basically take your idea and code it, or make the images, or make the project. It used to be like up to the coders, right? Because if you had an idea, well, that's just an idea. You have to bring it to life. You have to know the guy that writes the code to build that whatever you're building. But now with AI, it's idea guy season.
No, that's a good point. It did have to be a thing. It used to be a thing where you had to know how to code, and now you can use the AI to do that type of heavy lifting for you if your idea is truly good. No, that's the good stuff, man. Let's hey, let me have you guys fill everybody in on any updates. We had a long weekend. We didn't do the stream yesterday. Got here late today, but we rugged on the first one. I feel like it's hurting us on the algo a little bit. But let's get some updates from you guys. Let's start with Poker Dev, man. What are the poker updates?
Yeah, man, we got a lot of poker updates. In terms of the staking, we have a few bracelet events coming up that we're staked into another individual. I'm blanking on his name right now, forgive me, but we're using that 4% tax from our 6% in and out tax on the token to stake players professionally, as well as Resident Poker Chief, Mr. Dope Sales here. PokerX also has a 1% tax. That 1% tax is used to send a community member over the World Series of Poker. We are going to choose the best member to send with our weekly tournaments. And those weekly tournaments, they were delayed due to some internal turbulence. However, upcoming, we're planning to get a lot more hype on the project in general. So stay tuned for those upcoming tournaments. It's still going to be the same rules, $10 buy-in, unlimited re-entry within the first hour, but especially with this new sponsorship or partnership with that Andrew got over here, I think we might have to move the tournaments over from Club GG to Coin Poker if that could be facilitated. So a lot in the works, and yeah, appreciate the time, man.
Yeah, man, definitely gonna get with Coin Poker here this week and figure out getting us a tournament scheduled over there so we can do that. But I think that's gonna be easy, and I think it'll be super easy for us to facilitate everybody coming on and getting them on there, and then we'll even get Coin Poker a little affiliate link too. So you know we can get Coin Poker earning a portion of rake from people they refer.
100%. Yeah, and we're revamping the chat right now. Our Telegram is getting dialed up to 1,000. Basically, it's hitting 100x. So if you're interested in the community, that Telegram is going to be the best place to know anything about PokerX.
PokerX, are you in my free community on Telegram, bro? Sorry, Andrew, I wasn't trying to interrupt you, John.
The DTN one?
Yeah.
I am, but
Oh,
honestly,
yeah, you are.
bro, my roommate, he heard that I hit the 150x, and he was like, kind of like, I need to get into it, so I'm gonna message you.
All right, bet. And I was gonna say, bro, if you ever want to shill your project, or if you ever have any updates, if you're in the DTN community, it's open to anybody, but we just don't we really don't promote it that much because I'm so protective of it. But bro, if you're in there, we got a lot of founders in there. There is a buyer's audience in that community. If they like it, they're gonna buy it. Bro, drop it in there. Feel free. Just please don't spam it. I know you won't, but I just have to say that because I have some special people in my community. Me and Legend were just talking. It seems like if you don't eat crowns, you can't be our friend.
I appreciate it for real.
We're on the spectrum, dog, for sure. But yeah, dude, always.
Hey, it just makes the patterns easier to understand.
I feel like that dude in A Beautiful Mind, and there's just numbers everywhere. And literally, we were at my wife's best friend's house this morning, and I had my phone in my hand, and we were mid-conversation, and I just stared off into space, and I was like, holy shit. And her friend was like, what? What's on my wall? Like, she was freaking out. I was like, nothing. I just thought, they didn't release a Labor Day token yesterday. It's kind of fucking crazy. And they were like, bro, you're retarded. I was like, yeah, happens.
It's just a wavelength, man. You gotta operate on a wavelength to be DGen.
Bro, for real. Hey, and I don't know if it's true, but I seen somebody launch the RIP Bill Clinton token. I'm looking to see if he's dead or not, just to give my condolences. The only thing I've seen is something about he was on a defib yesterday, but other than that, I can't find it.
Oh, dang. I mean, that's something to monitor for real. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I'm going to look it up. And I know Web3 will be the ones to break the news.
It'll be on Solana first, my boy. You know that. Hey, and honestly, I really feel like because I think they launched either today or yesterday. I was just checking out Pump Fund did some updates, and they did a Pump Dex, where if you go on pump.fund, they have their own Dex screener for their tokens. It's pretty kind of crazy. But I was playing with that, and I seen it, and I was like, bro, they're probably just reacting to the news of him hitting that defib because they're front running it. They're gonna be the OG when he does pass away. So I'm definitely looking at it. I don't know where that token went, but I'm always into news.
No, man, it's always good stuff to pay attention to. But what we got you, Tempo, man, give the rundown. Any updates around MKU3 or DTN?
Yeah, man, we had a really fire space last night. We were taking it easy, didn't want to really hit just one topic too hard because it was Labor Day. We know a lot of people are with their families and things like that. So we had a Labor Day edition. we opened it up, talked about a couple things. But honestly, bro, seeing the engagement and the community still coming together, it looks like we hit 29K and kind of bumped off that, and kind of finding our floor around 30 and just working every day, bro. Last night, really, I want to be honest with you. I called or texted Legend as soon as it happened, and I said, bro, I'm rejuvenated. Like, this was a belt to ass moment, because seeing everybody's involvement last night just kind of relit that flame, showing us the potential, like where it could go. We just got to figure out how to convert that, people onboarding and what have you, just convert that into chart activity, and we're good. And I think we have figured out a way to somewhat do that. Shout out to homegirl DCA. She has been working tirelessly and effortlessly behind the scenes on her own project. And she kind of figured out some things when it comes to pairing tokens and liquidity pools and things like that to bring in volume to your token when, the chart's looking stagnant or whatever have you. But we signed a partnership with DCA. DCA is an official partner of MKU3. Y'all know EAC is an official partner. Got him on the website, mku3.wiki. Wednesday, we're having a space. I'll have to check the schedule and see what it's about. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are going to be our conspiracy spaces moving forward at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can catch us on spaces. We will have a topic of conversation. Then at the end, we'll open it up. Everybody just have a roundtable discussion. Anybody want to shill or give updates on their projects? As long as you're a holder of MKU3, you're free to shill your projects. If you have 10 million or more, you get access to the admin chat, get to be behind the scenes, and kind of that's a way for other people to partner with us as well. If anybody wants to quote unquote become a partner of MKU and work with us behind the scenes and see what we can do to benefit your project as well, tap in with us. Buy 10 million tokens. It's not that expensive right now. I think it's like $200 something. It ain't nothing crazy. But buy that, get in the admin chat, bro. We can see what we can do to benefit both projects, yours and ours. And honestly, we're just working towards the future, Andrew. DTN, bro. Show up, show out, consistently going. And if you think about how consistently or somewhat consistently DTN finds runners and calls bangers, imagine us pairing a liquidity pool to our token, and it does 100. That the token we pair does 100x from when we create the liquidity pool. So I think like if you, it's kind of the same thought process with Dex Trending Fund, right? Except we're not buying that token to airdrop to holders. We're gonna create a fucking liquidity pool with a running token. She's seen decent success with it. I think she's seen the first day she seen like 2.2 or 2.3K volume just from doing that, pairing the pool to a good token that ran. So I'm always open to new things, bro, and kind of learning what I can do to benefit the community and the project in a better way or in a longer way. There's never been the question of pump and dumping it. We're long term from the beginning. We've already locked up over 50 million tokens. I believe we'll be locking up more today. Massimo has a bunch. He said he'd lock up some if he needs to. Travis Clark is trying. He's already locked up 20 mil. He said, bro, I'll lock up another 20. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, the people behind the project are what got me bullish. And then the art and just the possibilities and how easy, like the idea of onboarding normies through these spaces. We just have to consistently show up and make a brand of digging deep. And, at the end of the day, consistency always wins in this space. If you have pure intentions, and you show up every day and you actually work, bro, good things come, bro. Like that, we've seen it day in and day out. Like it's literally the process in the trenches. You just have to have a good heart, a good work ethic, and show the fuck up, bro.
No, man, that's the truth, and I truly like what you guys are doing just because it's something fresh, And I think that's just what's needed in the ecosystem all around. You can kind of see it in all the partnerships we're making. We're trying to do unique things, be around unique people, and the fact that you've got a super unique space that you run, I love it, man. So keep grinding, keep hustling. Everybody follow Timbo. Check out the Diamond Trencher Network. And grab a bag of MKU3. I got a feeling he's really going to send it. EAC, you around, homie? You got any updates you can drop for us?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Appreciate you. And about EAC. So EAC is not a token that's on Solana. And why am I telling you this? Because it doesn't have PvP. There's no farming. It's PvE. You can check the charts. You can take a look and see that it's consistently going up. The people that hold it continue to hold. And not only do they hold, they add to the liquidity pool. The entire liquidity pool is built by EAC, the colony, and they're getting biweekly airdrops and then adding. The liquidity keeps consistently going up, and Polygon and EAC is at the bottom right now. It's still a buy. It's steady going up. So getting a bag at EAC is the play if you want to be in a project and have profits. I've been here 2 years. I show up every day and I pump the EAC bag, and I'm not going to stop pumping the EAC bag. So the colony pumps their bags too. They show up, they raid, they have fun, they get rewards because it's an engage to earn DAO. But even if you just want to sit back and make profits, you can do that when you buy a bag at EAC. So get a bag at EAC today.
Get a bag of EAC.
Good pitch. I didn't see you ape the chart yet, so I'm still going to keep working on the pitch. The day I see your wallet ape the chart is the day I know I made it, and I won't stop until that day comes.
Man,
and even then I won't, and even I won't stop on that day. Then I'll just be even more motivated. I'll be like, now I got to pump Andrew's bag. I said he believed in me, and now I got to make his dreams come true.
Hey, and sorry, go ahead. I'm so dumb, bro. I just seen news on the online and I got excited. I'm sorry.
No, drop it. Drop the news. Drop the news.
Like, it's not, I don't know how crazy they're going to go, but as of 4 hours ago, I'm just now seeing it. Bro, every single one of the phase streamers since Pump Fun dropped that project Send this morning where they're giving like X amount more creator fees, every single one of them phase dudes has fucking launched a Pump Stream token, like a live stream Pump Fun token. Marlon, Jason, Stable, Ron, I see them all. They're all about to graduate. Lacey, they're all sitting at 20K. They're all probably fake, but it's a live stream, bro. I'm pulling it up. Have you seen that Project Ascend or whatever from Pump today?
I haven't, but if it's a live stream with those guys, I mean, I don't think it can be fake, can it?
It's not. I'm clicking on it now. It doesn't look. It's just a picture of them. It's not. It's like a moving picture. It's not even alive, bro.
Okay.
That was my fault, but it's a good segue into Pump Fun's Ascend. You have to look that up, Andrew. I didn't ape, bro. Especially with anything with a celebrity, I definitely ain't fucking aping unless I get it like super early or on a super dip. Like I'm good on that.
No, I feel it, man. I feel it. Well, guys, my kid just got home. I know we were late to the stream today. I had some technical difficulties kicking it off, and we could see it in the algo. And I ran bad in poker. You guys missed it when it first started. When I first started, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, he's full of shit." But I'm gonna go back and find the hand history. If anybody tries to say I'm full of shit, but I busted the first tournament, queens against kings. Kind of sucks there. Then I busted. You guys saw how I busted on the last one. Just kind of cards up. But hey, I've been running great on stream. Last week we had 2 final tables on stream. This week we've got 3 more days. I might even stream on Saturday this week. Who knows? But we got at least 3 more days of streaming, and we're gonna put together a coin poker final table. So thank you to all the homies, all the panelists for coming and vibing with us. Thank you to all the viewers for checking out the stream today. Make sure you guys give Coin Poker a follow. Make sure you guys hit my link and sign up. And check it out. Get on there and play a little bit. Let me know what you think. But if you're on X, the link's in my pinned tweet, my pinned post. If you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, it's in the comments. But peace out, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Later, guys.
Later, bro.
Peace.
EAC, I'm texting you.